Hello there. Here to talk about Gulliver's Travels. While I was traveling, I managed to see this in the theater. I guess it was the last film I saw of 2010, the calendar year of. I saw it with my little cousin. When our family gets together, he and I usually go to a movie together, and he usually likes the movies more than I do. This time is definitely true with Gulliver's Travels. I'm going to go ahead and give it a 4, and that is because I feel like a curmudgeon, being a 32-year-old man and reviewing a movie meant for 8-year-olds. So, I mean, what was I expecting? But I guess I was expecting a little bit more because I love Jack Black. It's basically a retelling of Gulliver's Travels with very modern spins. Not in a good way. He's a guy who works in the mailroom of a travel magazine or something like that. Can't get out of the mailroom, lies, goes on a trip by himself in the middle of the ocean, the Bermuda Triangle to be exact, and is sucked up in a vortex into a magical world where he is a giant, and everyone else is small. Basically, Gulliver's Travels, if you're familiar with that. Again, it's the same thing. Jack Black's the only name I can think off the top of my head. Jason Segel is in it. Conway? Is it Conway? I don't know. Whatever. Jack Black, Jason Segel. The movie was dumb, and it was gross, and it was pretty one-note, relatively unexciting, nonsensical. Did I say gross? It was very gross. There was a scene. Now, see, I don't have a problem with disgusting things or gross things, as long as they have a point, as long as they're funny. There has to be something coming out of the disgustingness, and this, at times, was just disgusting. But again, my little cousin, who is in 7th grade, had a good time. He had a fun time. He enjoyed the movie. He laughed a lot. He thought it was fun. And I laughed some because Jack Black is very funny. And I like Jack Black. So I did laugh. I thought the characters were all, pretty poorly written. Only like a couple seemed to be really fleshed out. But, I mean, it wasn't anything great. There was a lot about the magical world that I wanted to know about, and nothing was explained about it. It just left a lot of questions. It wasn't very concisely or elegantly written. But I guess it was fun. Again, my little cousin had a good time. I don't really see any reason for you to see it. If you are of my age, it's certainly a kid's movie. Again, I stand by my 4 just because, and I think that's with the experience of watching it with my little cousin. So, I don't know what else to say about it, other than it was pretty forgettable. But again, if you're a Jack Black fan, you might enjoy it. And I'd say, maybe rent it. But other than that, just really kind of bad. Not much to teach, to learn from if you're a kid and looking for a moral. There's something there. But not much. There's musical numbers, rather kind of pointless musical numbers just to show off Jack Black's talent. So, again, Jack Black fans, maybe. But everyone else, avoid. So that's Gulliver's Travels. I'm giving it a 4. It was the last movie I saw in 2010, a couple of weeks ago. I'm remembering it to the best of my ability. So there you go, Gulliver's Travels. It's a 4. Later.